Hi.
Hello to all of
Hi.
our.
No, I'm joking. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just taking a piss. Okay, right.
Is it recording?
I believe so. Yes.
Okay.
Let's go.
Hello to all of our Facebook supporters. Sam and Simon here. Thanks to everyone that's liked the page and appreciate all the support. We want to say thank you for following us. Um, and we wanted to give you a video update, the first one of hopefully many to come. We wanted to talk mainly about our route as that's now been planned and confirmed, and we know what we're doing, where we're going, how we're getting there. It was all a bit up in the air for a while. We were hoping to go through France. That's obviously now not a possibility because of restrictions, but we now have our plan B, which is to cycle down to Brighton, stopping off at Horse Hill halfway. And we hope people will join us for that first 20 miles on their bikes. And we'll be spending the night at Brighton, and then after that we'll be going west to Portsmouth, and from there we'll get the ferry down straight to Spain, to Santander in the Basque Country. And then what then, Sam?
Well, thank you for asking. Yeah, no, we'll sort of be covering the distance we were going to do in France, but along the coast of Spain, doing the Camino de Santiago route. So I think the first main place we arrive at after Santander is Gijón, and then we sort of wrap around to a place called Lugo. We haven't actually yet decided if we're going to go as far as Santiago de Compostela, but I guess we'll see how fit we're feeling, what the conditions are like at the time. But then, yeah, we wrap around onto a Camino called the Camino de Catalunya, which takes us all the way to Barcelona. And that's essentially the route. So yeah, it's just over 1,000 miles. I think we figured out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we'll pass through places like Leon, Burgos, Saragossa. I think it's going to be quite hot and dry and mountainous.
Yeah, exactly. So we were speaking about, like, we're going to have to start really early and then basically take the middle of the day off till about 4 or 5 o'clock. Again, I think these are things we'll figure out on the day, on the journey, and then try and get as much as we can done in the evening, sort of five to 7, 8 o'clock, wherever it takes us.
Yeah, and then in terms of accommodation, we'll be taking 2 tents. We hope to do mainly camping. There's a lot of camping sites on that route because it's obviously quite popular with pilgrims and tourists. And then as long as restrictions allow, we'll probably stay in the occasional hostel as well. We're going to want a proper bed every now and then after a few days of hard cycling. And we're going to try and visit, as we would have done going through France. We want to visit various community projects that are doing their bit to switch to renewables and to tackle this climate emergency, and interview people who have been involved in kind of equivalent projects overseas, and especially in the fight against fracking. They've recently announced that they're banning fracking in Spain, so it'll be really interesting to hear about the situation there and compare it with the situation in the UK. And we've just found out recently we've secured an interview with a very interesting person. Not going to say who just yet, so you're going to have to stay tuned to find out who, but I think everyone will be very impressed and engaged with that. So that pretty much summarizes the route. And yeah,
we're leaving in, what is it, 10 days, 12 days?
Yeah, next Saturday now. So the time is fast approaching. We're really ramping up preparations now. And yeah, just keep an eye out on our we hope to do a lot more posts like this where we're sharing updates of our progress and the people we meet along the way. We're going to do various blog entries and things like that. So please share our posts. We want to get as many people following us as possible. And if you want to join us for the first cycle, let us know. Saturday the 6th of June from Kingston Town Centre to Horse Hill, 20 miles, probably take around 2.5 hours. And yeah, should be really fun. Hope to see you there. Join us next time where we're going to talk more about what this is all about and why we're doing what we're doing, and the 2 different causes we're promoting. Yeah, hope to see you there.